welcome back to My Life on a Budget. Today, y'all, is Friday, November the 8th, and we are finally in the month of November, okay? So the first video we're gonna do is gonna be our November goals and budget setup. If you want to set up the month of November with our goals and our budgets, with our plans for this month, then stay tuned. So boom, y'all, if y'all stay tuned, then clearly that means you want to go ahead and set up this November budget and goals with your girl, okay? First things first, let's get the pleasantries out of the way. Y'all already know how that goes. Hey, y'all, hey, welcome back to any and out of my returning budget buddies. I'm so glad y'all decided to come back and chill with your girl. And if you are new around here, then hey y'all, hey, welcome and welcome. I'm so glad you stopped by. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to hit that like button. Y'all, budget buddies, as soon as you get on the video, please hit the like button for me. It definitely does help my channel, and I definitely appreciate it so bad, okay? Not only that, as soon as you get on the video, budget buddies, just hit the like button for me, y'all. It definitely does help me, okay? Now on top of that, not only if you are new around here, then please also hit that subscribe button. Hello, we would love to have you come and join the budget buddies. Now look, y'all, hey y'all, to my new budget buddies, I see y'all done creep on up in here. Come on, y'all, come on, join the budget buddies. Hey, thank you for joining us. Thank you. Don't forget to leave me a comment, baby. I love to chit chat with my budget buddies. We cut up and act up and carry on, honey. Let me know how you are doing, baby. Drop me something down in a comment right now. If you listen to my voice, drop me something down in the comment. Let me know how your week has been. Tell me how have your week has been. It is Friday. How has your week been? Baby, I'm just waiting to get off work. As soon as I get off work today, I'm going to have a cocktail. I'm going to wind down. Because when I tell you it has been a long 2 weeks, I finally got my truck back at the shop. If you've been watching my other videos, then you already know that my truck has been in the shop for the last week. I have been having problems out of my truck for the last 2 weeks. And then for the last 1 week, it has been in the shop. So not only did I get to pay a bill for to fix the stupid truck, I also had to pay for a rental car. Yay, girl. Good. Anyway, so this particular video, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna try to set up our November budget for the month of November, okay? You know things changed. If you done seen my little video for the month of if you see my video for the last video, as a matter of fact, if you're watching this video and you haven't watched my Oops, Ish Done Got Real video, please make sure you stop and watch the Ish Done Got Real video, and that will kind of also put us into what we're talking about and what we want to do. Okay, amen. And so that's how that's gonna go. I also have actually added some stuff since I wrote these down, but we're gonna pull out our paper and we're gonna talk about what we have going on for the budget first. Okay, now you know what? No, I'm not gonna do the budget first. Let's move this stuff out the way. Let's talk about our goals for the month of October before we can even move into the month of November, y'all. Let's talk about how did we do for the month of October, y'all. How's our goals looking for the month of October? Y'all know that I did, let's see how many goals I did last month. 9 goals, y'all. So let's talk about what did we do. Be caught up with the mortgage and current by October. Baby, yes, baby. Yes, baby. We all caught up, and y'all already know the month of October was the month of getting caught up, especially on the mortgage. And now for the month of November, I think we're going to work on getting caught up for the little 3 bills that we have left that is still kind of we're paying October bills on. And, you know, we need to move into the month of October, November, okay? Start catching up and paying current on any bills that are left over and not current. I want to check that. Well, I'm going to circle it. I'm going to circle it because I still have bills that need to be caught up on. My ADT, my Xfinity needs to be paid for the month of October, and my light bill needs to be paid for the month of October, okay? If y'all checked my bill pay video, y'all know I just paid $420-something for light bill, but that bill was for September, and now the October bill is due, and that bill is another $400 and some more dollars, y'all. Woo, help me. It's another $400 some more dollars, okay? So that's how we're going to do that. Number 3, water. Of course, we're going to circle water because y'all already know we always need water. We do have our coldest water bottle right here. So we are in the process of trying to drink our water right now, okay? Number 4, journal. Of course, we're going to circle journal because we always need the journal, y'all. Y'all know we need the journal. You know how they go, okay? Number 5, work on church pledge. We have not started working on the church pledge yet, but definitely in this particular month, I hope and pray that we'll be able to do something on it. I feel like the way that we're doing our new budget, I'm actually to see a lot of extra money, and that extra money is what I will use to do to pay for the goal that we're going to be doing, the pledge. The pledge is not due until the end of December, so we still have time, but I did want to kind of start chipping off on it too because I didn't want to pay a big lump sum at one time, okay? But Lord said the same, yes, okay? Number 6, start working on my Christmas list. We're going to check that because I have worked on my Christmas list. I actually have given my Christmas list out. I have my Christmas list for my baby and I have my Christmas list for my husband. So we're actually in the middle of starting those gifts. I've actually started buying a couple of gifts. So that is wonderful. My plan is to start putting my tree up. I might do it tonight. I might start fluffing it tonight. Amen. I'm going to have a cocktail, cut that music on. I might fluff it tonight, okay? We'll see how I feel about this, y'all. Okay, number 7, make DR trip payments. Let's make a circle on there. I haven't made any DR trip payments except for the one payment I made, and I need to hurry up and make it because that DR trip is going to be due in the month of December, the middle of December, and so I need to make some trip. Now I am getting some funds that are coming in, and so that money that I'm going to be getting in, I'm just going to send it right to this particular trip because baby, your girl needs to pay for that. Okay, continue meal prepping. Yes, I love my meal prepping. I made spaghetti last night. I actually need to kind of divide it up and give it to everybody so they can just pull it out and just have it. And then, but on Sunday, I know I'm going to be ready for something else. So anything that's left or extra, we're going to put that in the freezer. Okay, number 9, possibly start a small savings challenge. I actually was able to start one savings challenge. That was actually crazy. I didn't expect to have to be able to start that savings challenge. But if you watch my cash stuffing videos, you will see that I did start one little small savings challenge. And I feel like what I'm going to use that savings challenge is maybe going to be for my... I don't know if I'm going to use it for excursions for my birthday trip or excursions for... I don't know what I'm going to use it for right now. We may use it to pay off debt. We don't know what we're going to do. But we are going to start any extras that I have. I am going to decide what to do with them. And some of those will be going into the savings challenges. Okay. So that was for the month of October. Okay. Now we can move on into the month of November because this is when our budget is really going to be starting to budget, you guys. Now, remember I told y'all that, remember we started the new budget, okay? So I feel like we started it at the end of the month, well, in the second part of the month of October so that we can already be ready, if you will. That was my mind frame. I want to already be ready for the month of November, not getting ready. And so I feel like this is going to be actually our 3rd time cash stuffing because we just got a check on the 7th. So that's going to be really nice. And I'm really enjoying it, y'all. I really am enjoying it. Okay. So what we're looking for right here is we're going to just find us a month that we're going to use. I was just looking for something. I thought maybe they had it in cursive, but maybe not. Okay, so yeah, we're going to use those, and then we'll just use Keller Plan's book as well here to find us some letters to see what we're going to be using. I think I'm going to use these. They're cute. They're fine. But anyways, yeah, I hope everybody's doing well, y'all. I'm just so glad that it's Friday. I'm so glad that I have my truck back, too. That's the other thing. I hadn't had my truck all week. They've been telling me that something is going on with it. They fixed it. Something about a Cadillac convertible, girl. I don't know, girl. Just girl. Baby, I'm over here like, baby, I don't know what that means. Just please, leave me alone. Please. y'all, I couldn't take it no more. I really hate one thing about me. I really hate when something is going on that's like wrong with something that I don't know stuff about, like cars or stuff that I can't just be like, oh, this is how you're gonna fix that. I cannot stand that. And then too, I'm not a really good at like dealing with situations when something happens. It normally like stresses me out so bad, and I really don't handle it well. I feel like I did this situation pretty well. I don't feel like I really cut up. Papa did have his surgery, or not surgery, but had his colonoscopy on the same day that I had to on the same day that I had that like turn my car in or whatever. So that did kind of bother me or whatever, but for the most part it was fine. It was fine. I just felt like I need him to be there when things are going on. Like, I need you to be there. Like, you need to be there. That's just how I feel about it. But I did give him grace because, like I said, he did have surgery. But like certain stuff, I feel like a man, certain stuff, I feel like a man is supposed. Leave me some down in the comments. Tell me how y'all feel about that. Like, people with husbands, like, how do you feel about gender roles and like male and female roles? Like, how do you feel about that? I'm genuinely interested in how you feel about that, because I'm really big on like gender roles, and I don't mind doing my part, but my expectation is for the guy. If I have a guy, my expectation is for that guy to do his part. You know, and I'm not saying like Papa didn't do his part. No, that's not what I'm saying. Let's be clear on that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying like there's certain things that I expect for like Papa to just jump in to do, and stuff like that. I'm one of those people that I just kind of feel like, you know, as a woman, I know the stuff that I want to do, and I know the stuff that I expect for my man to do. That's just kind of how I feel about it. And leave me something down in the comment. Let me know how y'all feel, if I'm the only one. But like certain stuff like cooking, I don't mind cooking. Now, my husband does cook. He does cook for us every Saturday. He makes breakfast for us every Saturday. And he also can cook. So that's the other thing. So things that like I want, gumbo, something like Louisiana meals, stuff like that, I definitely I definitely won't, defer to him to cook those type of things. But for the most part, I'm the one who do the cooking. And then as far as like cleaning up, stuff like that, I'm the one that basically does. If it's a woman thing, clean up, washing clothes, dishes, cooking, buying clothes for him, underwear, stuff for the house, that type of stuff is kind of my job. The trash, truck stuff, car stuff, oil changes, tire fill-ups, anything that has to do with the car, anything that has to do with like manual labor, I feel like it's his job, or it is the man's job. Yeah. That's how I feel. Leave me something down in the comment and tell me how you guys feel about that. Yeah. And it's just the way that I was raised. It's not saying that something is more right or wrong or whatever. I don't know that it's necessarily a right or wrong way. You just kind of do what you know. And so for me, that's kind of how my mom was. She's very like homemaker type of person. If there's a male there, she likes to, cater to, take care of, all of that stuff like that. Yeah, so that's kind of what I learned. But for me, I feel like certain things I expect Papa to already be on top of, or to go figure out what's going on, And again, like I said, I had to kind of give him a little bit of grace because he was like in the middle of like having anesthesia and stuff like that, okay? So your girl can give him a little bit of grace. Okay, I definitely can give him a little bit of grace. He was kind of out of there, but in the meantime, but that just goes to show you how my mind works. Though I didn't even think anything about the fact that he had surgery. That when I got mad before I had to check myself, I didn't even think about it. Didn't even click to me that, oh well, he did just have that surgery, and he was under anesthesia that day. When I'm mad, my first thought is not like giving people the benefit of the doubt, and so that's why I try to work on that very hard. And that's just a transparency moment, because y'all know this channel is gonna be real, okay? Channel is gonna be real, baby. But just to be transparent, like I have to physically work on daily, like not trying to think negatively or be negative or to look at things in a negative way. I always try to find or try to make a conscious effort to see the good. Give people the benefit of the doubt, or try to find the good in a situation, if that makes sense. Yeah, so that's just how I feel about it, because it's so easy to, start tripping and start like feeling, oh, everything is going wrong. This is mad. My truck is pit. My truck ain't working. This is happening. This is going on. This, because it's so easy just to find shit that's wrong, y'all. It's just so easy to find stuff that's wrong. And so for me, I'm like trying to make a conscious effort to not be negative. If I can think bad, I know that's so easy, but to think good, can you think about what is the good thing that's coming in this situation, y'all? You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, it's so easy for you to just jump on all the things that are going wrong, because baby, so quickly we can list the problems, right? But what, you want to be proactive, not reactive. So I'm kind of like, what are you going to do about, how can you make this better for yourself so that you're not stressing yourself out? You know what I'm saying? Because I think that's the most thing for me right now, you guys. It's like, how can you deal with the less stress? You know what I'm saying? Like, because it's so easy to get all frazzled dazzled. You know what I mean? Like, seriously, it's so easy to get all frazzled dazzled and pick out all the negative ish that's going on. But take that extra moment and try to figure out what's positive about today, though. Yes, that happened to you, but what good happened? Even if it's just, I woke up today. That right there is a blessing, because so many people that didn't even wake up. Like, think about that. You know what I mean? It's such a, like, and then the lesson I think that we're learning with our church is like, I go to Pearland West Church of Christ. So if you guys like ever want to look online to like listen to our worship, listen to our evangelist preach, or listen to our wonderful acapella singing, it's so uplifting. But right now we're dealing with like being a disciple. That's what we're called to be. And a disciple is a follower of Christ. So we're supposed to be making sure that we're doing the things that we're supposed to be doing as far as Christ goes. And it's so easy to not, or to think about myself, yeah. What I want, and what's going wrong for me, or what's going on, just in my situation. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, y'all, I mean, that's just kind of what I've been dealing with, or whatever the case may be. But anyway, I said all that to say that I had to give Papa the grace about my car, because my first mind was like very negative. Like, why wasn't he there? This is happening to me because he was not there to protect me. Basically, it's kind of like the mind frame. I know it might sound kind of crazy, but basically it's like, why didn't you make sure that I was okay? Like, why didn't you make sure that my car was okay? Or why didn't you go to check to make sure they were doing my car right? That's kind of how I felt about it. And I think that comes into play when something bad is happening. Like, they didn't give me my car right back like they said. We turned the car in on Friday. They were like, oh, we'll have it back to you by Saturday. Then it went to Monday. Then it went to da-da-da. So it was just like every day that they kept calling me with either more problem or more money. it just was driving me. And instead of me wanting to lash out to Papa to be like, hey, I'm mad at you. You didn't do what I felt like you should do. I felt like you're the man. You should be doing this. You should be doing that. I didn't do that, even though I did think about it. You know, I did think negatively about it, but then I had to put myself in check to be like, hey, you know, he would have been there if he wasn't on this medicine. Like, he couldn't drive. I couldn't expect for him to go out to cognitively think about what I needed to be done with my car, because he was full of narcotics and he was full of that medicine, you know? So, yeah. All right, so as you can see, enough of that. Hoorah, rah, rah, rah. Let's talk about my goals, y'all. We have 9 goals for this particular month, for the month of October. So let's talk about what goals we are going to be doing for this month, okay? Now, first things first, continue with the cash stuffing and variable spending. Yes, I am in love with my cash stuffing envelopes. I'm in love. Stay tuned if you like cash stuffing videos. If you're new here, we do cash stuffing videos, so please stay tuned for that. 2, close out WF accounts. Yes, there's some accounts that I want to close out. We have some checking accounts with one of the banks. I am no longer happy with that particular bank, and I want to close the account. So that's the situation, all right? Number 3, drink your water. Number 4, journal. Number 5, work on your church pledge. Definitely this month we want to pay something on that church pledge. Number 6, pay on your upcoming DR trip. Definitely something needs to be paid this month for the DR trip, and we actually need to start chipping that down, okay? I actually have another company trip that's coming up too in the month of December, where they're going to be paying for us to go to Cali for our event, our holiday party. But then while we're there, we're going to just stay the weekend because it's Papa's birthday / our anniversary. So that's going to cost us a little bit of more money, so we just kind of want to be mindful of that. Okay, number 7 says, continue with the meal planning and prepping. Number 8 says, start a small savings / envelope challenge, which I did start that already in the month of October. So stay tuned to the videos because you will see that. All right, and number 9 says, start a few sinking funds. And that's true. I needed to add some sinking funds, but again, that video is going to be coming up. So make sure that you stay tuned for that. All right. Now, lastly, let's talk about this budget, y'all. Let's talk about this budget, shall we? I'm gonna move you guys in a bit so you can see what's going on. Now, for the month of November, we're going to be planning as such. Now, I've set up my thing here a little differently, where I am putting my variable spending together, because those are now envelopes. So we're gonna name this section envelopes, okay? And that's gonna be where we're gonna be spending our money for our envelopes, okay? And then we're also I separated my credit cards down here, and then my 4x4s are gonna be here, okay? The only thing I didn't add was we have we have Betsy J, but then I also have a new one from Michael Kors, okay? So Michael Kors, we do have those people coming in. All right, so now let's talk about what we're going to be doing. Now, for our mortgage, of course, the mortgage hasn't changed. So for the month of November, we're planning on paying the $25.74, okay? $25.74. It's $25.73 and change, but we raised it up to $25.74, okay? For the month of the lights, for the month of November, okay? For the month of November, for the lights, we're planning on paying at least $400. Okay, I told you guys that I've already checked in my new bill that's coming out. I already owe these people like $400 for the month of October. That bill was actually due on the 25th of October. $422 is how much money I owe. So I might need to put $422 right here. Let's put $422 because that's the right amount. Now for gas, we're going to put $60 for our gas bill. We're caught up on our gas. So we only need to pay for the month of November for gas. So we're going to put $60. And then for the water bill and the trash bill, we're going to put $93 because I just paid that bill. Okay. Now the cable and the Wi-Fi, we're going to pay $310. ADT, we hope to catch ADT up this month, so let's give it $98. I owe 2 months. I owe October, and then the month of November is going to be owed, so we're going to pay that 2 times. Our cell phone bill is going to be like $288. That's about how much money DIVN and I pay. Half and half is like $143 each. Papa's cell phone, let's budget for Papa's cell phone. We're going to budget $100 for Papa's cell phone. Hold on, y'all. I got somebody at my house. Hold on 1 second. Okay, y'all. Excuse that. I'm back. Mom's at my door. I got a catering situation I got to do tomorrow. Anyway, okay. So now let's talk about life insurance. Now, life insurance payment number 1, we're going to give ourselves $36 for that. $108 for life insurance number 2. Papa's life insurance is $135.06. Netflix, we're gonna raise it to $1,700, around $1,700. Audible is gonna be the $16.18. Pandora is the $6.48. My travel agent fee, we're gonna do $90. King's dog food, we're gonna put him for $105 for the dog food. We got our vehicle insurance, which we're going to say is $357. And then we have our AAA, which is going to be $17, okay? Now, as far as our paying fors, I did put a paying for here. And I told you guys that we're going to have, we have Michael Kors, which we're going to have to pay Michael Kors twice in this month. And it's $79.84 times 2. So we're going to end up paying Michael Kors $159.68 this month. And then Betsy, we owe Betsy. We'll have 2 payments for her. And that'll be $76.24, and then I'll be done with her because I'm on my last 2 payments times 2. So that's $152 we're going to be paying Betsy. $152.48. All right. And then for we have our Amazon credit card bill that's due every month. That payment is going to be $22.34. I don't know how much I'm going to pay Amex yet. My credit cards, I want to also pay something over those, but we know for a fact that at least we're going to be paying the minimum balance, which is $30. Okay. Amex, I do have some more money to be paying Amex because I'm going to be paying them like $214. Plus, I have another bill that I need to start paying on too because I did put some car repairs on there. So Amex is going to be getting a business some money this month, okay? Now, let's talk about our envelopes. As far as our cash stuff and envelopes, my note says add a new variable income folder for car maintenance. And I'm adding car maintenance and emergency fund, vacation fund, and Colorado, Cali, because we're on our way out of town to Cali. So let's talk about our variable spending. So for this particular month, instead of us having $450 for variable spending this month, we're going to raise ours up to $455, okay? $455, and that's just because I did not want to do change, okay? And some of the amounts was making me do change, so I don't want to do change, okay? So for the month of November, we're gonna be doing $600 for groceries. We're gonna do eating out. We're gonna do $200 at eating out. We're gonna do gas at $360. We're going to do my lawn service at $100. We plan to get it done twice, so we'll give it $100. My nails and my feet, we're going to do for $300 for the month. And then miscellaneous, we're going to give ourselves $260 for the month. Okay? Now, we're also going to add cash envelopes. And it's actually not for cash in envelopes. We're gonna actually make this say, because we already said envelope. We're gonna make this say sinking funds. And for sinking funds, we're going to give ourselves this month, we're adding, because I'm going to do a car maintenance, an emergency fund, a vacation fund, and then an upcoming out of town fund. So that amount, we're going to be giving ourselves $580 for sinking funds, okay? Now, our sinking funds will include the following. Like I said, it's going to be car maintenance. It's going to be emergency fund. We're going to have a vacation fund. And then we're going to have a, right now it's going to be Cali. But it's going to switch between Cali and Colorado. So once I get through with Cali, because I'm going to Cali in December, this folder will switch to Colorado. Okay? So just so you guys know, I do go to Colorado at least 2 to 3 times out of each year. So I would like to start saving money for that, because I know in 2025 by like March or no later than April, I'm gonna be trying to go back out there again. And so to start now is just my goal for this month. I'm just starting. I'm not gonna be doing the waiting until we can do no, we're paying the bills, we're pulling the money out. Like, I need to be focused on other shit instead of just buying random stuff. No, focus on what you want to spend the money on, period, okay? So, for this particular car maintenance fund, we're going to be giving ourselves $120 this month in our car maintenance fund, okay? We're going to give our emergency fund, we're going to give it $160 for the emergency fund this month. Vacation fund is going to be $200 this month. And being Cali / Colorado will be $100. Okay? So let's add all of this stuff up. And we're going to see about how much. The only thing I didn't add up was how much money I'm going to be paying American Express. But for right now, let's just add it up and just see how much our expenses are supposed to be costing this month. Okay, so 76, 27, 22. Okay, and one mistake I want to express that I made. I said $455 for my envelopes, but that's coming out each check. The actual amount is $1,820. Okay, for my envelopes, I'm going to be pulling out $1,820. Sinking funds is $580. Okay, and the rest of this stuff is bills. All right, now 76, 27, 22 is how much money we're talking about spending for every single thing that we have going on, you guys. Okay, for the entire month, that includes all of my extra sinking funds and all of my extra envelopes. Okay, so I hope that makes sense to everybody. I know that this particular video is kind of longer when I'm doing my new budget. So thank you so much for staying and chilling with your girl. If you did stay and chill with your girl, okay? If you enjoyed this particular video, please make sure you hit that like button for me. It definitely does help my channel, and I definitely appreciate it so bad, you guys. I appreciate it so bad. I am excited for this month. I am excited for what we're doing so far. I'm excited for what we have done, okay? So yeah, so we'll see how this works out. This is again just a budget. We're gonna just see what it is. Each time we get paid, though, we're budgeting by paycheck. Okay, so this is how much we plan to spend. We'll budget to see exactly what we'll spend each time we get paid. All right, so again, like the video, please hit the like. If you enjoyed it, if you are new over here, not only hit the like, but also hit that subscribe button. I would love to have you come and join the Budget Base, all right? And until next time, you guys, my life on a budget. Bye.